right name for our executive officer, Commander Harbison. Take a bow, Commander.
I'm a callous commander.
And I just want you to know that both old Iron Bellies sat here tonight and had a good time. And I just want to thank that hard-working committee of nurses and CVs who made the costumes out of rope and mosquito nets, comic books, and newspapers, and wrote out these grand jokes and songs. So to all of them, from all of us on this Thanksgiving Day, thank you. Now I'm going to ask Commander Harbison to announce the next act, which is the finale of our Thanksgiving entertainment.
The next song will be sung by Wizen Butch Forbush, and that's Siren of the Coral Sea, Voluptuous Petite Eutheria Bellis.
And on being such a heel as to let you think I thought of giving you those clothes.
But you did give them to me, and I...
And the gold that came with them. Are you alright, Miss Forbush? I'll be around the area if you need me. Just sing out. What's the matter, Nellie the nurse? Having diplomatic difficulties with France?
Joel Cable, who let you out of the hospital?
Me, I'm okay.
Joel, you're trying to get over to Valley High. That little girl you told me about.
Leah, I've just seen her for the last time, I guess. I love her, and yet I just heard myself saying I couldn't marry her. What's the matter with me, Nellie? What kind of guy am I, anyways?
You're all right. You're just far from home. We're both so far from home.
Nellie, I must see you.
Camilo,
Will you excuse us, Lieutenant Cable?
No. Wait, stay, please. I've been meaning to call you, but
You've asked for a transfer. Why? What does it mean?
I'll explain it tomorrow, Neil.
Now, Nellie, what does it mean?
It means I can't marry you. Do you understand me? I can't marry you.
Nellie, because of my children?
Not because of your children. They're sweet.
Because of their Polynesian mother, then. Their mother and I.
Yes. It isn't as if I could give you a good reason. There is no reason. This is emotional. This is something that is born in me.
I do not believe it is born in you. I do not believe it.
Then why do you feel the way I do? All I know is that I can't help it. I can't help it. Explain how you feel, Joe. I've got to go.
Nellie, why do you have this feeling, you and she? I do not believe it is born in you. I do not believe it.
It's not born in you. It happens after you're born. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made, and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you were 6 or 7 or 8, to hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught.
It's just the kind of loneliness I was running away from. It has followed me for so long. Now it has found me. I was cheated before, and I'm cheated again by a mean little world of mean little men. And the one chance for me is the life I know best. To be here on an island and to hell with the rest. I will cling to this island like a tree or a stone. I will cling to this island and be free and alone.
Yes, sir. If I get out of this thing alive, I'm not going back. I'm coming here. All I care about is right here.
All you care about is here. It's a great place to be. And all you care about is lost. There is no place. I came so close to it. So close. One dream in my heart.
good job, I think. You and I. You know, back home, when I used to get into a jam, I used to go hunting. That's what I think I do now. Good hunting up there around Rio Louise. Jet carriers, cargo boats, troop ships, big game. When I go up, what side should I land on?
The south side.
Why?
There's a cove there and rocks. I've sailed in behind these rocks many times.
Could a submarine get in between these rocks without being observed?
Yes, if you know the channel.
And after I land, what will I do?
You'll get in touch with my two friends, Basil and Inato, wonderful hunters. They will hide us in the hills.
Us? Are you going with me?
Yes, you're too young to be going alone. Let's go and find Captain Bracken.
Wait till that old iron-bellied bracket hears this. He'll jump right out of his skin.
I would like to see this kind of jump. Come on.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
That was nothing, sir.
Are you sure? It sounded like someone trying to send a message. It sounded like code.
That was not code, sir. That was a contraction of the tin roof. It's the metal pulling off it.
Oh.
Sir, if you'd like to go wait in your office, I can let you know as soon as something...
No. I'll stay right here. I don't want to add to your problems.
Yes, sir.
We should be getting a message by now. I mean, they'd have time to land and establish some form of communications post. Don't you think so? Oh.
Captain Bracken, sir.
Yeah, Bill. Not now. I'm terribly busy.
This is Stevie out here, sir. Phyllis. Commander Perkins down at headquarters says Phyllis act this morning cost the Navy over $600,000.
600. I'll chew that curse. Send them in here.
Yes, sir.
If you get anything, no matter what I'm doing, just interrupt.
Yes, sir.
Get in. Captain Bracken, this is Lieutenant Adams to include the mission.
Hi, Adams.
Captain.
A man like you in an outfit like this is like a rotten apple in a barrel. Just what were you thinking sitting down there in the middle of Empress Augusta Bay with the whole Navy Air Force trying to rescue you? And how can you fall out of a PBY anyway?
Well, sir, the Japan aircraft busted a hole in the side of the plane and, well, I fell through. The wind just sucked me out.
So, I'm to believe that you deliberately got onto a plane that you knew was taking off on a dangerous mission. You had sand enough to do that all right. But the moment an anti-aircraft gun hit the plane, you fell out. The wind just sucked you out. You and the little parachute. I don't think you fell out, Phyllis. I think you jumped out. Which did you do?
Well, sir, it was sort of half and half. If you get the picture.
Why would you do this? What would make a man do a thing like this?
Well, sir, a fellow has to keep moving, you know? You get kind of held down. If you're itching to take a trip to pick up a few souvenirs, you gotta kind of horn in. If you get the picture.
This is one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me. Adams, when did you discover he was on the plane?
Well, sir, we've been out about an hour. It's still dark out. Well, we were flying across from Rio Louise when that Japan aircraft spotted us in that hit. That's when Luther, or this fellow here, that's when he left the ship. So I just circled once, time enough to drop from the rubber boat. Then some New Zealanders and P-40 spotted him and kept circling around him. Well, I flew across the island to let Joe Cable and the Frenchman out. By the time I got back to the other side of the island, our planes were swarming over like a thick swarm of bees. There had to be 55 or 60 planes.
62.
You're not far off, Adams. Harrison tells you this thing cost the Navy $600,000.
This is 600,000.
What the hell are you so happy about?
I
I was just thinking of my uncle. Remember that uncle I was telling you about? He used to tell my old man to never be worth a dime. Him and his lousy slot machines. Can you imagine a guy?
How did you even know about this mission?
I didn't know about it exactly. It's just when I heard Lieutenant Cable and that DeBeck fellow talking, right away I knew something was in the air. Project. That's what I like. Projects. Don't you?
Billis, you've broken every regulation of the boat. Captain Kraken and I are going to throw it at you.
Sir? May I barge in? My co-pilot watched this whole thing, you know. And he thinks Billis down there in the rubber boat, with all those planes over him, caused kind of a diversionary action. You see, well, the Japs were busy shooting at Billis, not the planes. That sub was sliding into that cove and depositing Joe Cable and the Frenchman in behind those rocks.
What do you want me to do? Give this man a bronze star?
I don't want to be Bronze Star, Captain. But I could use a little freedom. A little room to swing around in. If you know what I mean. If you get the picture.
Oh, get out of here! Get the hell out of here!
Yes, sir.
Well, what would you have done, old Iron Belly?
I would have thrown him in the brig, and I still will, if I get close to the chance.
And so we are here. This is our first chance to send news to you. We've made contact with former friends of mine. We've set up quarters in a mango tree. No room, but a lovely view. First, the weather. Rain clouds over Bougainville. The treasuries, Chosul in New Georgia. We expect rain in this region from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Pardon? Oh, my friend Joe corrects me. Oh, 900 to 1400. And now our military expert, Joe.
All you Navy, Marine, and Army pilots write this down. Surface craft, 19 troop barges headed down the bottleneck. Speed about 11 knots. Ought to pass Benica at about 2000 tonight. Escorted by heavy warships. There ought to be some way to knock off a few of these. As for aircraft, there's little indication of activity at the moment. The 22 bombers, Bettys, went by at 0600 headed southwest. There was fighter escort, not heavy. They should reach.
Oh boy.
Where are you going?
Don't want to miss the takeoff tonight. We'll be going out in waves. Waves.
You know what I like, Bill? Projects, don't you?
Listen carefully.
Ceiling today unlimited. 33 fighters, Zeros, have moved in from Bougainville. The course is approximately 23 degrees. Undoubtedly, heavy bombers will fall.
Got that? Well, gentlemen, here's the hot tip for today. Joe and the Frenchman have sighted 20 surface craft heading southeast from Vella La Vella. Christmas is just 2 weeks away. Let's give those two characters a present. A beautiful view with no ships coming back. Yeah, all right, okay with me. Let's go.
You're going to have to tell her sometime, Captain. She hasn't seen her for over 2 weeks.
Oh, all right, send her in. I always have to do the tough jobs.
Captain Brackett, I know this isn't regular. It's about Emile DeBeck. I went to his house a week ago to... You know how people have arguments and then days later you think of something to say? Well, I went to his house, only he wasn't there. I even talked to his children. He has 2 little children. And they didn't seem to know where he'd gone either. At least I think that's it. They only seemed friends. And then the other day, while I was working in the ward, we have a lot of fighter pilots in there, the boys who knocked out the convoy yesterday. Well, you know how they're always talking about millions and wingovers and things? Well, I never usually listen. But I kept hearing them talking about a Frenchman. The Frenchman said this and the Frenchman said that. And I was just wondering if the Frenchman they were talking about, could he be my Frenchman?
Yes, Miss Forbush, it is. He couldn't tell you before, but as a matter of fact, if you wait here a few minutes, you can hear his voice.
His voice? Where is he?
With Lieutenant Cable, behind enemy lines.
Behind?
Hello. Hello, my friends and allies. My message today must be brief and sad. Lieutenant Cable, my friend, Joe, died last night. He died from wounds he received 3 days ago. I will never know a finer man. I wish he could have told you the good news. The Japanese are pulling out and there's great confusion. Our guess is that the Japs will try to evacuate troops from Cape Esperance tonight. You may not hear from us for several days. We must move again. 2 planes are overhead. They are looking for us, we think. We believe that... What? Goodbye.
Is that it? Can't you get them back?
No, sir. They've been cut off.
Poor Joe Cable. Captain Brackett, do you think there's a chance I'll ever see Emil back again? If you don't think so, will you tell me?
Of course there's a chance. There's always a chance.
I didn't know he was going.
Now don't blame Emil. He's a great guy.
Uh-huh.
He has got a chance, hasn't he, Bill?
Of course. There's always a chance.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Are you coming to the dance, Nellie? Gee, what's the matter with her? Come back so I can tell you something. I know what counts now. You. All those other things. The woman you had before. Her color. What piffle. What a pinhead I was. All that matters is you and I being together. Like the night we first met. Remember? Remember? Love enchanted evening. When you find your true love. When you feel him call you on lots of lovely blues. Then fly to his side and make him your own. All through your life you'll make dream of love. Don't die, Emil. Nurse, Miss Nurse, please. Who are you? What do you want? Where is Lieutenant Cable? Who are you? I am Mother Leah. Who? Leah. She will marry Noah, but Lieutenant Cable. Oh my darling.
Alright now, hear this. All those outfits that are waiting for loading, please keep in position. We'll get to you as soon as your ship is ready for you.
Hey, fellas, let's head back, huh? Our gang's bought a pile on the beach. Suppose they call our names. Yeah, they might be ready for a boarding. They won't be ready for hours yet. This is the Navy. Eager beavers. Look at that beach. Swarming with 10,000 guys. All jerks. Hey, pilot. Yeah, you booked on one of those LCTs? Guess so what? They'll shake the belly off of you, you know. $5, you can have it. What is it? Seasick remedy. You'll be needing it.
Ah, knock it off. That's those issues we've all got.
These pilots are getting smarter every day.
All right. Stay with your own outfit. Ensign, you too. For heaven's sake, don't get spread out over here. We're trying to get this thing organized as quickly as possible. Say, Stevie, you belong down the beach.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me where we could find Captain Bradley?
He's over at Company Street right now. He'll be along any minute.
Thank you, sir. That's all.
All right. Stay in line. How many times have I told you?
Hello, Miss McGregor. You nurses going too?
Only a few of us. We're gonna fly back as we need it.
Is Miss Borbush going with you?
I don't know. She may be staying here in the hospital.
Oh, Miss McGregor, you don't happen to get airsick, do you? Because I was thinking, if you had $3 handy, maybe you could use this little package I got here.
Oh, that stuff's no good. We gave that up last month.
That's a female, sure. I know. I would like to do something for Miss Forbush, sir. Stu Platt, the professor, and me was wondering if anything is being done about rescuing that Frenchman. We hereby volunteer for such a project. A triple diversionary activity, like I've done to get him over there. You could drop us in 3 rubber boats on 3 different sides of the island. Confuse the heck out of the Japs. If you get the picture.
It's very fine of you guys, but you're too late for diversionary action. That started this morning before the sun came up. The landings were made on 14 Japanese-held islands.
I think that's very unfair, sir. The first thing they should have done was try and rescue that Frenchman.
The Admiral agrees with you, Phyllis. Mary Louise was the first island they hit.
Did they get him? Is he alive?
We don't know. Buzz Adams flew the mission and he hasn't returned yet. But if he isn't alive, it isn't fair. It isn't fair if this mission could not save at least one person that made it possible.
Look at that beach. As far as you can see, men waiting to board ships. The whole picture of the South Pacific has changed. We're going the other way.
Captain Brackett, sir. The launch is ready to take you to your ship.
You got a ship, sir?
Yes, Harbison and I got a ship. I'm no longer a lousy island commander. Come on, Bill.
Goodbye, Commander Iverson.
Goodbye, Phyllis. Never did give you the break, did I?
Nope.
Oh, I forgot.
Forgot what, sir?
Your unit will be on our ship. I'll be seeing you. Get the picture?
Come on, Bill.
All right, let's get those trucks moving out. All units be on Company Street. We're ready to load you. Any questions? Move out.
The big ones are metals, and the little ones are destroyers, or cruisers. I can never tell the difference. What on earth are those? Peafoodies. Oh, that's right. They're all moving out, you see, because, well, there's been a big change. They're not going to be around very much anymore. Just off and on, a few of us. Did you understand anything I said? Oui, oui. Now, while I'm down to the hospital, you have to promise me to manger everything that's put before you on the table. Sur la table. Now come back here, Jerome, and sit down. Asseyez vous. Now you have to listen to my feet and listen to me when I talk to you, because I love you very much. Now manger. I will not see this on. You just want to make fun of my Frenchness. Oh, all right. But you've got to help me. Dites-moi, pourquoi la vie est belle? Dites-moi, pourquoi? Pourquoi what?
La vie est